Hello everybody, it's Carpo. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I wanted to talk for a minute about Freemasonry. And I've been interested in Freemasonry for about 20 years. And the things that I learned, or that I thought I'd learned about it back in the day, were usually biased and one-sided. Now, over the years, I've become very interested in why it's been such a persecuted thing. And trying to see it with an open mind rather than just assuming that since these people have a secret society, quote, they run the world, or that they're trying to cause harm to humanity. And I wasn't seeing it. My grandfather was a Freemason, and so I got very interested in searching out these things and reading what Freemasonry was really about. And there have been many writings on the subject, and I'm not here to dispute the intent of some Freemasons, if there are some within the upper orders that maybe have ill intent. That's not for me to dispute, nor anyone else. But one thing I have found is that most of the dismissal and hatred of them has come from the religious right. And that's just what I've seen. I've seen it seen as satanic, hateful, and against God. And the idea is that Freemasons are not ungodly people. Freemasons are simply folks who have excelled beyond idolizing God and idol worship, and seeing that things are, that all religions live with intolerance. Now, today I've been reading Morals and Dogma, and I like bits by Albert Pike, and he was a Freemason, and I like to read random chapters, and I came across one that I want to read in a video in a while when I have the time, and it's about religious tolerance. And the thing about Freemasons is that anybody who's ever trying to change the world, whether it be for ill intent or good, will always be seen as a heretic of some sort, or going beyond God. And the persecution of Freemasons, has been going on since they originally started, and that was the group was originally designed to separate themselves from an organized religion. And back then, secret societies were secret for a reason, because they were persecuted and killed, and that's that's what they had to do to hide. Today, it doesn't seem like it's much changed. It seems like there's still a witch hunt out there to blame Freemasons for all the world's ills. And I've noticed that most of the folks who accuse them of such things are fanatical, usually do not have reasonable arguments, and only quote what they've heard from everyone else. And this is the problem we have, is that everyone's information comes from what they've heard from others. But if they pull the information from themselves by their own research, they're considered to be ill-educated on the subject. So what I'm saying is that if a person's done all the research on something, they're considered educated in it. If all the research they've done was built their own theory on something, they're considered fools. So all we're doing is falling back and relying on what we've been told once again. And I don't buy into it. And I find a new understanding in Freemasonry over the years. But it's only over the last year that I've started to ask myself, why aren't Freemasons defending themselves against this? And I've been watching this for about a year as everyone just knocks them to the ground, and they rarely, if ever, stand up and say, no, I'm a Freemason. And I thought, why? And it's pretty obvious to me, but I had to confirm that, most Freemasons are so far beyond caring what those people think of them. And it's because they've seen it before, and it's going to continue. They don't see that people who blame Freemasonry as a threat, because it's not worth their time to argue. And I'm hoping we can all move beyond that, the division of argument, which is usually along religious lines. And religious tolerance is not accepted by most religions. Therefore, if Freemasonry promotes religious tolerance among all religions, obviously they're going to be hated by most religions. And so I have this chapter I want to read from Elu of the 15, and it's pretty fascinating. So when I get a chance, I'll do that. And the Freemasons don't really need to be defended, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to say, for those out here who believe everything that you hear and believe that Freemasons are evil or satanic, you have to think again and do your own homework and don't believe what you're told. Because once again, you are on your own for your research, and good luck. Peace.